So there are three things to consider whenever you're shooting an individual wearing glasses. The first and the simplest is always make sure that the glasses are clean. The second is that you have to consider the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection. This is the principle behind removing those unwanted reflections on that individual's glasses. Take for example my setup here. My light is coming from an angle that when it hits my glasses, it will reflect down and miss my camera lens. So right now, you don't see the reflection of my main light right here. But look what happens. If I tilt my head up, the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection changes, and therefore right now, the light is coming from here and it's reflecting back towards the lens. Therefore, you could see the reflection of the light in my lens. And the last thing to consider is the size of the light source. So you can see here the light source that I have is a very big light source. So what that does is that it reflects a very big light source on my glasses. So even if the angle of incidence is slightly off, like if I do this, you still won't be able to see the reflection too much because the reflection is so big that it will basically encompass the entire lens. So those are three things to consider whenever you're shooting an individual wearing glasses, and I hope this video helped you out in your photography journey, and don't forget to enjoy the shooting process.